Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Today we will present about develop child center in environment assessing and evaluating. We are from group 8. I will go through about definition of child center. Child care service are used to describe the care of a child during by a person other than the child's parents or legal guardians, typically someone outside the child's immediate family. Nik Shuhailah, Nik Hussein, in France 2019. And for the second definition is childcare institution are important arenas for children development, and expanding childcare coverage is an explicit goal in many countries. Briley and France 2020. For conclusion, children's child care center is a one of a place to care and protection for children when their parents not at home. It is also one of the place children can learn important things like solve their own problem, be independent, and so on. In addition, it can also enhance the development of children's motor skills with activity provided by teachers. For the second slide is 5 important things need to be in child center. One, quality facilities. The facilities provided should be suitable and safe to use. For the second is children's safety. Make sure the child care center are equipped with a well-maintained, well-functioning safety device. For the third is comfortable space. Comfortable space means must provided a comfortable and safe place for children. And the fourth is the ratio of teachers and children. The ratio must be follow the government's order. And the last one is mission and vision. Mission and vision is appropriate to the children's level and achievable. Next is benefit of sending children to the child care center. First, children can learn something new. Second, when we send children to the child care center, it also can improve children's motor skills. That is children's social skills are increasing. And the last one is children can solve their own problems.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Qamarina Idayu binti Rusli, and I would like to present about environment in childcare. An environment is a living, changing system. More than the physical space, it includes the way time is structured and the roles we are expected to play. In conditions, it's how we feel, think, and behave, and it dramatically affects the quality of our lives. The environment either works for us or against us as we conduct our lives. Physical environments play an important role in the behavior or cultural practices that take place within them. The quality of the environment, the presence and condition of its feature, the decay that it suffers, and the level at which it is maintained are all factors in the quality of the activities that take place in it. Environment and behavior specialists have noted particular concerns with design features of these settings that impact the very youngest children, whose age means they have very short attention spans and are easily distracted by visual movement and by noise. Until the preschool age, children are presumed to view environments egocentrically, relating them to themselves. Gradually, this mode is replaced by a fixed frame of reference in which the child orients in the environment in relation to some fixed landmarks. A conducive learning environment can help increase intellectual activities, encourage friendship, cooperation, and support among the students, and at the same time promote learning, student growth, and development. Consequently, it is important to explore the various aspects of the learning environment in order to obtain information for the purpose of improvement. Previous studies on the learning environment have found that there is a relationship between the learning environment and learning outcomes in terms of students' achievement, satisfaction, comfort level, or success. In addition, the learning environment can also influence student behavior and social interaction. Therefore, it is important that the learning environment is managed well to enable the students to study comfortably, collect useful information actively, gain relevant experience, assess their own learning, and provide feedback on their personal experience in various social contexts. The factors in physical environment. Number one is space. Appropriate space should be set aside for play. Play space should be safe and should also lend itself to exploration and investigation by the child. Indoor and outdoor environments are arranged to encourage different types of play, which are interesting, safe, appropriate, and challenging for children. Play space should be safe and should also lend itself to exploration and investigation by the child. Creating public and private zones in child care spaces is complex and should be paid great attention to activity areas in classrooms. Next, noise. Noise is of course one and only in many factors that affect the classroom climate and the children's mood. Although extremely limited, the research on school noise can be divided into two categories: studies that have looked at the impact of external noise generated by airplanes and surface traffic, and studies of internal noise generated by the daily activities of teachers and students. A number of measures were taken to decrease noise level, including decreasing group size. Most efforts to reduce noise are directed at the classroom and appropriate selection of room edges and scheduling of classroom activities within the building. Besides that, color and lighting is also one of the factors. Both color and texture have a great impact on children. The sense of touch is directly related to cognitive development, and color has far-reaching effects which influence behavior. While cool colors tend to have a calming effect and warm colors tend to create warmth and excitement, a consistent extreme of either in a center is not desirable. The relationship between environmental color and mood is unclear. In some instances, though, red and yellow colors appear to be stimulating in child environment as children respond to strong colors in their early stages of development, and blue and green colors to be the calming. All these factors have an impact on children's learning and behavior. We draw up the factor space, noise, and lighting and color which affect the preschool environment. Quality environments are the foundation upon which quality, play-based curriculum is built. A good environment supports the children to feel safe, free, and secure. Thank you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I will explain to you guys about assessment. What is assessment? Assessment is a process of gathering information about child and then use the information to plan educational activity and and from the activity children can learn from that activity. Okay, assessment is important for childcare because it can help educators to plan individualized instruction for a child or for a group of children that are the same stage of development. Okay, next, the method of a child assessment can be formal or informal. Okay, for informal assessment, such as observation, collecting data, and child work portfolio or educator rating. While for the formal method are questionnaire and standardized testing. Both methods are effective to use, and it can help educator and parent know about their child progress. After that, development-based assessment. There are three development. First, development checklist, behavior adjustment checklist, and parent stress and support checklist. These checklists are made to monitor our children's development for parents. But the domain for the development checklist include language, social, and cognition. While curriculum-based assessment is curriculum for preschooler should be taught gross and fine motor skill and social help. The reason why this curriculum should be taught in preschool is important for assessor to be analyzed for their future. And lastly, performance-based assessment is component of portfolio of the children's work compiled to represent their growth. Okay, that's all about assessment.
Okay, I will proceed to the next part, which is evaluation. Evaluation is a process involved inferring from the data collected through multiple sources. It is defined as the process of collecting, interpreting, and synthesizing information in order to make decision. Gage and Berliner, 1991. As for Staffelbeam, 1971, evaluation is the process of delimiting, obtaining, and providing useful information for judging decision alternative. Okay, evaluation is the range of method that used by the teachers and other stakeholders to monitor whether the curriculum is effective in promoting children learning and is using the most appropriate method of teaching, learning, and assessment. Okay, why we should do evaluation? This is because to establish the objective to be achieved based on the curriculum created. The second one is to provide experiences and activities expected to contribute to the achievement of the objective that have been planned. And the third one is evaluating to be sure that the desired result have been achieved. Okay. What is the process of evaluation? Process of evaluation consists of three components, which are testing situation. It is two behavior that have to be evaluated. Okay, the second one is measurement, to measure the behavior that's shown by the learners. And the third one is placing a value on the level of achievement shown in the behavior. Okay, the last part is what type of evaluation that we can do. Okay, there is four. The first one is placement evaluation. It is to determine the position in the sequence of learning objective, learning activities, mode of instruction that benefit to the learners. The second one is diagnostic evaluation. It is used when needed only, helps to identify the underlying causes of the problems and formulate suitable plan of remedial action. The third one is summative evaluation. It is to determine the extent of objective that have been planned, achieved by the learners. Besides grading, educators can also see how effective the instruction that have been given to the learners. And the last one is formative evaluation. It is to monitor progress made during instruction and provide continuous feedback to the educators and learners. It is to ensure that the educators and learners can improvise their teaching method and their learners' development. Thank you.
The conclusion, we can conclude that assessment, environment, and evaluation play an important role to develop child care center itself. As for assessment, it play a role by providing baseline data on knowledge, understanding, and skill and disposition of children. Next, the environment play a role for the child growth. Child center need to provide a good environment so the children can grow in the right way. Lastly, evaluation. Evaluation play a role by in the teaching learning process. It help uh, teacher and children to improve teaching and learning. It also help informing the value of judgment, education status, or achievement of the student. Thank you. That's all from us.